Hey folks, what's going on? Welcome to Hearsay MTG. Thanks for stopping by, taking time out of your day, come and enjoy the channel. We have a fun one today, fun episode. We're gonna visit a classic we all know. It's Tribal Goblins. Now we're gonna go over my own take on it. It might seem a little familiar, but there are a couple changes that I make in the deck, so I can be a little more consistent and also maybe put a little more damage in. I feel like it's a good rendition of the classic that's already. So without further ado, let's get in the deck tech. Alright, here we have it. So obviously this is a build that we've already been comfortable with. Everyone already knows about goblins. But here's a couple of the changes that I've made. I've been working around with it a little bit. As we've seen, if anyone has watched over the tournament this weekend, we noticed that Autumn did pretty well the exact same thing that I did, minus the Mind Stone. So I've been running Hail Torn in this deck for probably about a month or so. Works out really well because you find out that your hand just empties out and then you don't have any gas to really continue on. But your usual suspects here, we have our Script Processor so that we can continue playing off the top of our library with the Snoop here. Also, we put in a bit of removal. Now, the changes that I've made is I've added in Relic Robber for the fact that we're hitting pretty fast, and you want to force blocks in certain places where you just don't want people blocking your chieftains or any of like your haste enablers. The Relic Robber is kind of sneaky because not only you're either gonna force them to block that and also the Muxus, you're gonna force them to block because they don't want to take that damage. And if you keep hitting them with that, those contracts are gonna add up. And it's another haste, so it comes out, you can swing with it. So I also have, instead of the Mind Stones, I have Fisher Wizard. The reason why I have this is because sometimes we just have dead cards in our hand, like lands, or mostly it's just lands. You know, once we hit the turn 4, turn 5, and we have our lands in play, lands aren't even going to matter anymore. We don't really care. We don't want to be drawing them. If we do draw them, we need a way of getting rid of them. So there's only 2 copies of this in the deck, so that if I do draw into a land that I don't really need, then I can just get rid of it, draw a new card. Especially if we have the Snoop and we know that we're drawing a land, we can get rid of the land we already have in our hand, pick up the other land that's on top, maybe we get another Goblin on the top of our library. So yeah, that's the deck, right? We already know about the usual suspects. We know about the Script Processor, your Snoop, your Wily Goblin, your Matron to go searching for your Muxus, your Chieftains and your War Chief. Like, everything's pretty well the same. There's just a few cards that I changed up. And everyone's running 2 Phyrexian Tower. I unfortunately don't have 2, but another equally good land is the Bojuka Bog. Bojuka Bog is good for those Sultai control matches when you notice that they're just going off and they're putting all their arrows in the graveyard, or we're getting milled out and we're going against rogues. We can exile our graveyard and then that does nothing. It's good for us, does nothing for them. So yeah, let's get into some gameplay, and we're on the play. It's not a bad hand. Not a bad hand. Gigantha. What are we going against here? That's an aggressive 2 mulligans. One of the meme decks I went against there yesterday was... Oh! Are we playing colorless? So this is what I mean. So you're gonna see Relic Robber go into action on turn 3. Actually, we're gonna play this out. So this is the colorless deck. I just did a colorless video yesterday. We all knew that was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna, but this is the fun part. No, we'll have that come in tap. So now we know that we're not going to get that Muxus off because you don't have any removal for that artifact. This is just GG. This is good game. What's that? We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2. I know what we do here. This should be game. GG, opponent. Welcome to Hearsay MTG. Oh, this is a dirty hand. I like it. How are we gonna go against another colorless deck? They're not gonna be able to outpace us. I don't think so. It's looking like it. And they don't have a turn 2? We're fine. They're gonna put down Power Stone Shard, probably. Oh, they didn't draw land. That card draw. Now this might bite us in the foot, because with that colorless deck, it has access to Forsaken Monument. So this would just become, well, yeah, they. All right, let's see what the opponent. We know that either they have it main deck or they're going to sideboard in the cage. But we have the answer, so. Told you. But now, see, the thing is about this colorless deck is they run Foundry. So they're not going to be able to cast at the top of their library too. So it actually hurts them more than it actually hurts us. Yeah, we're good with that. We'll play this. We will get rid of this. We don't need to really worry about the cage. I think we got enough gas. And now we have instant speed removal for artifacts. So we're gravy. Yeah. So with this, we want to go at this guy here. Or do we? 1, 2, 3. Can we draw a land, do you think? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna go with their card draw. While their hands are low, we gotta make sure we can get them at it, right? And now it's pretty much just... she's GG. So, he's gonna go at something.
The designs of an elder dragon.
Probably go for Kranko. Oh. Okay, so he's going at that, so we're just going to... we'll get rid of the cage now. Take advantage of that. Let's give our Goblin's haste. Let's see what's on top. Let's make some more goblins. Yeah, we'll hold that back. It's fine.
I must return to my meditation.
And we have lethal next turn. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay with that. They have no card draw.
I know more than you could learn in 1,000 lifetimes.
We have castle, so it doesn't really matter. They'll probably end up scooping here. Kill Kranko. Yeah, we're fine with that.
Your past is unwritten.
Good game. That's not a good hand. Neither is that. We need to keep it. We'll throw the Kranko. We need to start top decking lands. That's no good for us. Can we still come up with the win here? Probably not. Doors off, okay. Still no land. Alright. Now we have no choice. This is why I have the Fisher in the deck. And we weren't going to draw another land next turn either. We needed, like... That's why the fish is there, so we can continue filtering through. This is just GG. We're not gonna come out of that. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. We have to keep that for removal. Yeah, I don't hate the hand. That's a good draw. That's a good draw to have. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? We know they're on humans, so I'm wondering, like I haven't seen this deck. Maybe it's like a pony build, you know, someone's just trying it out. Pretty sweet card. Pretty sweet card. I love this card. In white, if you're playing white, it's definitely a card to have in your 60 for those Uros and Croxas. And the best part of it is the adventure cards. Once they cast them, they're no good until you get rid of this. We're probably gonna matron. What does he do? He does sacrifice, pay 2, sacrifice 2 humans. His power 4 greater. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I gotta make sure they're not 4 or greater. Probably misplayed there. I probably should have went and got Muxus. So what's this? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. They have a counter. Pretty devastating. But we gotta make sure we get rid of that guy now. We can cast off the top of our library. So we don't want to play the Trash Masters because of Kudro's ability. He can just, for 2 mana, he sacks 2 of his creatures and you just destroy it. Nice, nice. So now they're gonna exile some decent hits. Definitely some decent hits. slams in the Kudro. No attack. I wasn't expecting the priest. I was not expecting the priest. I think we auto pay here. We're going all in. We're all in. We wanted to make sure that nothing died. Now, we might be walking straight into a set of the wreckage. Okay, and then before damage, you sack 2 humans. So that's lethal. What are they doing there? Things get really nasty in other builds when you have that Relic Robber and you have, look at this hand. And you have, we'll keep this. Slow, but it has the potential to be fast. Relic Robber forces a block. If you can put, what's it called? The artifact. What's the? I can't think of it, but I'll think of it here in a second. Embercleave. There we go. You get Embercleave, and that's just. You hit them twice. You create two relics. Yeah. We got him last time. 17 life. Yeah, take that. Now that's just weird to me. could they have here? What could they have here, guys? These only tap for white, or for mana for color that they need. So we know we're not going into a Shatter or a Settle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we're ranking up, ranking up. What's up with these one-landers? What is going on with these one-landers? That's actually 2 games in a row we've hit one-landers. And we're against colorless. So this is... If we can draw land here, it might not be too bad for us. Mana rock, yeah. Alright, so we're against some colorless. And we're still not drawing land, guys. There we go. There's our land. Really, we really we're getting scared. That's nice, nice. So we'll do this. We'll get rid of the Fisher. Or, wait a minute. Let's get in for some damage first. Then we'll sack the Fisher. Seeing as we're not drawing any lands, and the beauty part about this deck, about us going against a colorless ramp deck, is that it has a potential to be slow. So they'll probably drop Forsaken Monument, and then it's game over next turn. If they have the Monument. Or that. That works out well too.
We are but motes in a vast multiverse.
Did they go for Cage? If they go for Cage, that's just it's just GG. We're land screwed. We've drawn so many, gone through, had the sack so we can get a like. There's the Cage. Good game. Yum, yum, yum. Is it better hand? Look at that. We're just pulling the answers out of the deck. We got a Braid. We got the Trash Master. Oh, we're golden. This is my favorite part. We don't mind you losing the Wily Goblin. We're getting rid of the card draw. Card draw and ramp, it's good for us. Turns their turn off, they have to go back and play another 2-drop. We have enough damage on board that we don't have to worry about the cage anymore.
Until you have lived as a statue, do not talk. My grief fuels my mission.
Short. So we're gonna Braid here. We'll go here. We know that they're gonna Spyglass anyways.
There is always another fight.
So they'll Spyglass. Yeah. Tied 1-1. We're gonna keep this hand just because we have the Abrade. Having the Abrade. Blast Zone's good. Yeah, Blast Zone's good. Take action. We'll go for the Muxus. We don't mind them taking the turn off to sacrifice their mana to kill that. See, our first game, we just got mana screwed. I don't think there's much here that they can do. They can look at our hand. There's nothing here for them to take. Muxus isn't an activated ability. Oh, they can stop us from Crankoing, but that's fine. We don't need to Cranko. Okay, so do we have damage on board? So we're going to play this as a land. We can actually... We'll get rid of this, so we can mux this. We'll give haste. And then we'll get in there. Get in there. Probably GG. GG's. Yeah, there you have it. We went 5-0 with a build. Super good. I mean, Goblins is already good as it is, but to be able to add in a little bit of card draw and be a little more pressure, adding in the Relic Robbers, so you can actually get in that ping damage, or adding in the Fisher to be able to draw through, even like having a land in your hand, get rid of it, draw another card. You know, you might be able to activate Snoop off of your Crankle being on top. It works out. So there you have it. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell me how you feel about the deck. Go build it. See how you do. Thank you. Have a good one. That's it for Hearsay MTG.